Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel. And if it's your first time, welcome. This reading is going to be for the divine masculine, or any men who have tuned in to watch this reading today. You don't need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for anyone. First of all, I'd like to thank once again all my viewers, my supporters, my subscribers, anyone that's tuned in to watch my readings, my other videos out on YouTube who have left comments. Click the like button. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did or what you're about to do is well appreciated and it does help the channel. Today's reading is just going to be a reading just to help you do some form of therapy at home, okay, and to also to raise your vibration, your frequency. All right, so this is what this reading is all about. Okay, it's all about learning the different herbs and essential oils that you can use to help cleanse, heal, and balance your energy, and at the same time receiving divine guidance, all right, or spiritual enlightenment, um, and in regards to self-love and self-care. All right. Now all the decks, crystals, and books which I'll be um mentioning during the reading, I'll put their names in the description box, so please check it out after this reading today. And as I said, this reading is for the divine masculine, or any men who have tuned in to watch this reading or to listen to this reading today. But first of all, before I start, um, with any of the decks, all right, I just want to just say a prayer, okay, and I'm going to be calling on Archangel Raphael, okay, and if you are interested in working with the angels, archangels, all right, if you need some form of healing at the present moment, okay, which we are doing now, obviously, because it's a hope therapy healing reading, okay, um, I would suggest this book, okay, if you haven't heard of it, it's called Angel Prayers, all right, and it's by Carl Gray. It's a very good book, okay. It's got the names of all the different archangels. It tells you their roles. It also include other spiritual, the names of other spiritual beings in the heavenly realm you can call on for guidance, for healing, all right, and it also includes the as I said, prayers, as well as it just gives you more information about the different angels and what they do, the different ranks in the heavenly realm and so forth. So it's a very good book, and it also um includes affirmations as well. All right, so I'm going to call on Archangel Raphael because he's the archangel you could call for who is known as the divine healer. All right, I should say. All right, but you can call on other archangels as well. But I'm going to be calling on Archangel Raphael. Okay. All right, and you do not need to be on a spiritual soul life path or journey to tune in. Okay. All right. So, here we go. Archangel Raphael, divine healer, thank you for your strength and support. I allow your healing light to wash through every cell of my body. I acknowledge healing begins in the present and so accept healing now. It feels so good as my body returns to health. It feels amazing knowing I am alive, vital, and free. I remember that only love is real. I focus on the love within that brings me peace of mind and happiness. I am whole again. I am healed. I am loved. With gratitude, I am well, and so it is. Very beautiful prayer, okay? All right. And as I said, this book is by Carl Gray and it's called Angel Prayers. All right. Okay, to start off the reading, all right, I'm just going to use this first deck, and it's called Raise Your Vibration. Okay, and it's also this is also published, okay, by the same author, Carl Gray. All right. So if you are interested in reading for yourself, okay, or for others, all right, I must just let you know that he is a very good author, okay. He also publishes books as well as decks, all right. And I'm just going to select one card from this deck. Okay. Okay, this is the message your spiritual team would like you to know today, and you should always remember this. Okay, on the card it says, the world is blessed to have you. All right, very positive vibe here. Okay, it says, the world is blessed to have you. So just remember this, okay? Okay, so what I'm going to do, just all right, and then I'm going to just ask your spiritual team, okay, what's in nature, okay, what energy in nature they would like you to work with, okay, as you do your home therapy healing work, all right? And this deck is by Marcella Kroll, and it's called Nature Nurture Oracle, all right? Okay, they wanted me to take this one. Okay, it's says at the top spider, and at the bottom it says creativity. All right, so they want you to work with the energy of the spider. That's on a number 10, but again in tarot oracle readings, all right, when you remove, if it ends with the with if it's a double number that ends with the with a zero, you remove the zero, that will leave the number one. And numerology, it's all about new beginnings, new opportunities. Okay, so let's see, I'm just going to read more on this creature, okay. Okay, all right. So the spider here, okay, it represents art, expression, writing, all forms of creation, okay? And it goes on to say the spider asks you to remember your story and share it. You are being asked to express yourself how you see fit at this time. It's a very productive time to create, produce, and honor your creative self. Even if you don't see yourself as an artistic being, this is the time to shift your perception and embrace the genius within. So take that art class, start that project, paint, draw, write, crochet, knit, develop your skills in photography or try pottery, whatever is calling your spirit do it. If you are inquiring about a relationship or opportunity, this card can indicate a unique connection, one where you can express yourself safely and freely. The spider reminds us that the story is never completely written. So remember, you can always you can always recreate and build a new one together. At this time, do not let the old stories get in the way of changing the ending to this one. You are under no obligation to be who you were before. And that is the beauty of being an ever evolving, living example of creativity. Okay, just like how the spiders spins his web or her web, okay, over and over and over again in a circle. Okay, so we can just um review that, like uh our life, okay, which is ever evolving. Okay, all right, so that's the creature. Okay, um your spiritual team, that's the energy. Okay, your your spiritual team would like you to work with. Okay, okay, what I'm going to do now, just check on the energies around the divine masculine. Okay, so and just see what comes out now. um this deck is called Angel Wisdom Tarot and it's by Radley Valentine. And I'm just going to select three cards, okay, from this deck. And whatever messages that come up, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. Okay, so the three your spiritual team wanted to pick. The first one is Two of Cups, and this is from Archangel Raphael. It goes on to say, for some of you, okay, this might be a time where you might be falling in love, or it could be the resurgence of a romantic relationship. Okay, they might need to be some form of forgiveness, okay, as well as end of difficult challenges. It could also be a time to exchange gifts. And it goes on to say, don't give up on people you love. Okay, this is from um Archangel Raphael. Okay, that's for some of you. All right. And as I said, please take what resonates and leave the rest. All right. So the second card that came out, it's and two in numerology, okay, represents balance, partnership, and duality. Okay, this um card is on a number three, which is all about creativity, groups, and growth. All right. This one is Three of Pentacles. All right, and it is this message is or Archangel is picking up your energy regarding this card that just came out. is Archangel Raguel, and it goes on to say, "Do what you love." Okay, it could be that you might get some sort of recognition um for the quality of work that you do, especially when it comes to creative endeavors. Um, it's also could be a time where you might end up being paid well, okay, for your craft if you do some work. Well, most of us work with our hands and anyway, so and it goes on to say also it's probably a time when you maybe things might go well, okay, working with others. um and again, you might have an excellent reputation, okay, um when it comes to, sorry, your workplace. All right, so, and as I said, okay, these are just energies, okay, that your spiritual team is picking up among you, okay, so it doesn't, so just please just take what resonates and leave the rest, okay. Okay, and the last card that came out is from Archangel Michael, and it goes at the top. It says ego, and it goes on to say the illusion of being trapped. Accept responsibility for your situation, and then make choices that support your path to happiness. Okay, and then it could also be linked with any form of addiction you may have or unhealthy habits. All right, and if you notice that um you've got Archangel here, okay, he's cutting the cords of whatever that's not that's not for your highest good, okay. And you can call on Archangel Michael, okay, if you want, if you need help in that area. You can call on the divine, the ancestors. You're not alone, okay? If you are having problems with addiction, any form of addiction, you are not alone. Always just turn to the higher power to help assist you, okay? Because what I've learned, all right, that it could be something that has been passed, or maybe, a former relative of yours, or maybe even a parent could have, like, had some form of addiction, and unknowingly, or it could be something that you witnessed as a child, and then you know all of a sudden, as you go through life, maybe you might be facing a lot of problems at this time, and before you know it, you end up doing the same thing like what your parent or parents did. All right, so I'm not here to judge. I'm being called to say what I have to say, okay, and to also help to heal. At the same time, I'm also healing myself as well, okay, in the process. All right, the journey is not just about love, but it's also a process of healing as well. All right. Okay, so all right. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to just use another deck, okay, and this one is called shamanic medicine, okay. And just call on the ancestors just to see what additional message, okay, um they have, all right, for you today, okay. And this deck is by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. Okay, it goes on to say insects, and at the bottom it says support. Support. Okay, so I'm just going to read quickly on this card. Okay, it goes on to say insects come to free you from feelings of entrapment and powerlessness. This card indicates a lack of support from family and loved ones. Perhaps you feel as if nobody understands you or is even willing to try. You have experienced some type of upheaval, and your loved ones may be geographically, spiritually, or emotionally distant. Insects has crawled by to help you to adapt to your environment. Insects will teach you how to proceed and how to be proactive. For insects, never let something like a natural disaster get in its way. Call upon insects wherever you get discouraged. The unsinkable nature of creepy crawlies reminds us to keep moving forward no matter what. Insects brings you the medicine of tenacity, patience, and detachment. Although insects have a strong sense of teamwork and community, they also understand the importance of minding their own business. Don't let your light fade when your words are disrespected or your actions are mocked. What other people think is none of your concern. It is your sacred journey that counts. Insects is here to give you the support and encouragement you need to fly high all the way. Very interesting. Okay, and a very interesting message. Okay. And the other divinatory meanings, okay, for this um, card, okay, regarding insects and support. It says, you are protected, supported, and safe. Go with the flow. Be careful not to let worries turn into negative affirmations. Say positive statements daily, okay, like the one that came out earlier where it says, the world is blessed to have you. Acknowledge your strengths so you can call upon them when needed. Teamwork brings about desired results. Okay. I think they've got like just a little poem you can say out, okay, which could say, spiders, beetles, those who fly upon you cast their beady eye. Escape from web in which you caught, you have the insect's full support. Well, it's just such a coincidence, okay? You have they've mentioned spiders here, okay? And the first card that came out, okay, um, it's the creature of it's the spider, okay, which came out here. All right. Okay, so all right, so well, I'm going to start off with the home therapy healing um work. I'm going to use this deck. It's called the Herbal Astrology Oracle, and it's by Adriana Ailes. Okay, and just for your information, okay, a lot of the herbs we use, okay, whether it's in tea form, as an ingredient we add in our food, okay, I would say most of the herbs we use, okay, is linked, uh, very much linked to a planet. All right, and this is why um, this deck is called the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Okay, so just going to shuffle and see what comes out for the divine masculine today. Oh, that one needs to come out. Let's see. I wanted to come out. Definitely not wanted to come out. So stick with that one. Okay, so the three that my spiritual team, okay, wanted to take. The first one, okay, is milk thistle, milk thistle, and at the bottom it says peaceful warrior. It's on the number 23. When you add the two numbers, it gives you a number 5. And in numerology, 5 is all about change, as well as it could represent instability as well as conflict. Okay, and this hub is very much connected to the planet Mars, which is all about action and energy. Okay, it's all about how we assert ourselves and direct our energy. Okay, and it's also connected um to the moon. Okay, which is all about our instincts and feelings. Okay, our basic needs and nurturing part of our being. Okay. Okay, so the second one, they are recommending. Okay, this one is called lemon balm. Lemon balm. Okay, and this is on a number 52. When you add the two numbers, okay, it represents reflection, assessment and knowledge. Okay, and in neurology. Okay, and this herb is connected um to a minor planet called Ceres. Okay, Seres. Okay, and its energy is associated with the seasons and how we manage cycles of change in our lives. Okay, and then um is also connected, all right, to the planet Jupiter, which is all about expansion um, and prosperity. Okay, and it's all there is energies all we can use. It's just basically it just deals with our growth. Okay, Jupiter's energy deals with our growth and opportunities in life. Okay, so it's lemon balm, and at the bottom it says nurture. So you can use this to nurture your body, all right, nurture the spiritual side of you. Okay. Okay, and the last one is horsetail. Horsetail. At the bottom it says patient. So maybe if you're a patient individual or you're patient about something coming to fruition. So this is a herb that your spiritual team um is recommending. Okay, it's a herb which is associated with the planet Saturn, which deals with our behavior, our attitude in regards to our responsibilities and discipline in regards to ourself and society. Okay, because Saturn is all about responsibility and discipline. Okay, and then it's also linked to the planet Venus. Okay, and Venus is all about love and pleasure. Okay, it's basically its energy. Okay, is responsible for the principle of love, pleasure, and relationships. Okay, and again, it's on the number 35. When you add the two numbers, it's all about reflection, assessment, knowledge in neurology. Okay, just checking. Do we have two? Okay. Okay, so I'm going to use another deck, and this one, um, this is just again check to see what, maybe herbs, spices, oils, or, like in addition to what came out earlier, what your spiritual team would like you to use. Okay, and this is from uh, or I should say this deck. Okay, I'm going to use this is called Witch's Kitchen, and it's again by Barbara Michael John Free and Flavia Kate Peters. Okay, the same authors of the shamanic oracle deck, which I used earlier on. Okay, so I'm just going to just see what comes out. Okay, so they wanted me to highlight these three. This one is St. John's wort. St. John's wort. Okay, if you feel somehow a bit dispirited about a situation, even probably about yourself or whatever, so you can this is a good herb. Okay, I think you can get it in tablet form as well. Okay, St. John's wort. Okay, okay. The second one, it goes on to say aloe vera. Aloe vera is a very soothing uh herb you can use. Aloe vera. More space. Okay, all right, and the last one that came out, it says mint, and you can use this herb, okay, to so you can gain more clarity, okay, in a situation. All right, mint. Okay, okay, now I just want to just use two other decks just to see what additional um guidance, okay, your spiritual team have for you. All right, in fact, let me use these ones for, I'm going to use another deck. Okay, okay, so this one, okay, it's to do with essential oils, okay, and this is by Michelle um Scarborough Cook. All right, so let's just see what um oils, okay, that your spiritual team would like you to use. All right, I'm going to select three cards from this deck. Ooh. Okay, so the three oils, essential oils, your spiritual team would like to use. The first one is clove. They said it's good to you can use it to restore strength and immunity, to restore strength and immunity. Um, the second one is frankincense, which builds transcendent awareness. Okay, and the third one is lang lang. Okay, lang lang. Okay, so they want you to, the oils that they suggested is clove oil, frankincense, and lang lang. Okay, and with lang lang, it helps to unleash sensuality and heals the heart. Okay, okay. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to use two other decks. This one is called the Sacred Self-Care Oracle and it's by Jill Pyle, just to see what additional messages. Okay, I'm only going to select one card from this deck. All right. Okay, it goes on to say it's on the number 50. All right. And again, I'm going to remove the zero, and it goes on to say sweet treat. Okay, and again, I will leave a number, give you a number five, which is all again about change, but it could also represent instability and conflict. In fact, yeah, let me use this one. Okay. Right. So let me just read quickly on this one where it goes on to say sweet treat. Okay, first of all, the mantra, it says, life is sweet to me. Okay, the mantra is life is sweet to me. Indulging in a sweet treat every once in a while so that it remains truly special can be so good for the soul. This is not the time to restrict calories. This is about treating yourself to something delightful. Head to your favorite bakery to pick up something tasty or ask a friend or family member for a special recipe that you can make at home. Set an intention and infuse good energy into your sweet creation. Treat the process of making it and eating it like a sacred ritual. Whether you eat it alone or share with loved ones, before you take that first bite, say a prayer to express your gratitude for the nourishment and joy it will provide. Be sure to savor every second and keep your mind clear while eating it so you can experience it mindfully. Very interesting. Okay, and then the booklet goes on to ask, what is your favorite food to indulge in? What does it remind you of? And how does it make you feel? Very interesting. Okay. But sometimes it's good to like just sort of treat yourself now and again, all right? At the end of the day, it's all about balance. And if you notice that you could see that you've got something revolving, okay, or above her head where you see they've got fruits, as well as you could see a sweet hair, all right? It's just having creating a bit of a balance, okay, of everything. All right. And if you notice that in her hand, she's got the trainer hands and she's balancing what she's got there. So it's all about, like treating yourself because it's all about loving it's just part of loving yourself, okay, and seeing yourself worth. All right. Okay, so the next deck I'm going to use, this one is called Self Love, okay, and it's by Akal Pritter. And again, I'm just going to select one card from this deck. And these cards are very much connected to the chakras, okay? If you do not know what chakras they are basically major points around the body, okay, and they represent certain areas in life. For example, you got the root chakra, which represents your stability and foundation, okay, to do with like your home, finances, so forth. Then you have the sacral chakra, okay, which is corresponds to our emotional being, okay, our feelings, all right. And then you have, for example, the solar plexus to do with our self-worth, um, our willpower, inner strength, and is very much connected to the mental body aura. And if you are interested in to know more about chakras and auras, okay, I do an energy healing reading. I believe the last one I did was for the divine masculine. So please check it out. I've got other readings, okay, on YouTube, but I do an energy healing reading that goes more into details about chakras and auras. And I do have a video out on YouTube as well that goes more into details why it's important to clear, um, balance, heal your chakras and auras. Okay, so I do have a video out on that. So please check it out and the other videos I've got out on YouTube when you have time. All right. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards and just see what comes out. Okay, so all right, so um this is on the number 17. So when you add the two numbers, it gives you a number 8, which is all about mastery, action, and accomplishment. And it goes on to say soul lesson, and it goes on to say truth. And it's very much linked to the throat chakra, um which helps us to communicate effectively. Um as well uh, as our creative is very much linked to our creativity, okay, and the way we express ourselves, okay, and it's associated with the color blue. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to read quickly on this card. Okay, and then it goes on to say, choose your words wisely. Your body is listening. It hears all your thoughts and words. Your words are powerful and they instruct every cell in your physical body. Pay close attention to how you think, describe, and relate to your body. Perhaps your heart and soul know better than your mind about how you should feel about yourself. By choosing your words wisely and by only being self loving, you can nourish, heal, and renew. With total reverence for your body and an ongoing commitment to proper self care, you can free yourself from disease and premature aging. With a truthful, elevated self perception and a willingness to learn and change, you can maintain youthfulness. Well being involves being able to truly receive pleasure and learn how to properly relax. You are the most intuitive healer you'll meet and the one person you will be with the most. Okay, so it's all about making sure that we love ourselves, we give ourselves all the nourishment that it needs, okay, for our body to replenish, okay, rejuvenate, okay, so we feel good, much better about ourselves, okay. All right. Now, before I use the next deck, okay, I just want to show you a few crystals here. If you are interested in um working with crystals, okay, and these are sort of health and well-being crystals, okay. So I'm just going to show you a few that you can use if you are interested in working with crystals. So the first lot I'm going to show you, you can use them um as part of your home therapy healing. Okay, the first one I'm about to show you. This one is called Kesara. Kesara. This one is rose quartz. Okay, it's known as the stone of unconditional love, and more importantly, love for yourself. This one is called clear quartz. This one is called amber. This one is called ametrine. And this one is called bloodstone. Okay. Now, if you enjoy working with crystals or you want to work with crystals and you want to know about a crystal that can keep your energy high, I'll just show you a few that you can use. This one is called fire agate. This one is called citrine. Okay, this one is called red jasper. And this one is called carnelian. Okay. All right, and if you want, like, maybe you just want to work with a crystal to help boost, okay, your energy, or I call them like quick quick booster crystals. Okay, this one is called moldavite. Okay, this one is called sardonyx, and this one is topaz. Okay. All right. Now, when it comes to addictions and cravings, I'll just show you a few that you can use. Okay. Okay. So, um, this one is damburite, and it's also a good crystal for past life healing as well. Okay, karma cleansing, known as the karma cleansing crystal. Okay, this one is called lepidolite. Lepidolite. Okay, all right. Okay, this one is called Botswana Argite, and you can use this, okay, to if you are trying to stop smoking. But if you are like taking like medication or any other thing, okay, to help you, please continue. Okay, these are just holistic, okay, crystals that you can use, okay, as well as herbs and oils that you can help during that process, okay. All right, so if you are taking any form of medication or going for any form of treatment, please continue. Okay, the whatever I've suggested today, that you can just use them as part of um your healing, okay, or treatment, okay, and these are just holistic treatments that you can take, okay, to help you. All right, to help heal your body, mind, spirit, soul. Okay, all right. And this one is a very popular, powerful, protective crystal. It's called amethyst. Okay, and amethyst, you can use it. Okay, if you have some form of alcohol addiction. Okay, all right, and when it comes to unwanted ties or outworn patterns, like if like you really want something, a crystal to help you, like to try and break the habit or things like that. Okay, I'm going to show you a few. All right, this one is called malachite. It's known as a stone of transformation, okay, and very much associated to the planet Pluto, which is all about death and rebirth in the cycle of life. It's all about ending what or moving away from things that no longer serve our highest purpose, moving away from toxic behaviors, okay, as well as serpentine, okay, and this name, okay, comes from the word serpent. And if you study the serpent, what does the serpent do? It strips the old skin, okay, so the new skin can come um forth. All right, so it's stripping the old so that the new can come through. All right, and this one is called desert rose. Okay, it's a type of selenite, and you can use this as well, okay, to um, sort of cut, okay, outworn or to end outworn patterns, unwanted ties. All right. Okay. And if you want like a crystal to help you to heal like of the past, to make you feel better about yourself, to have a more positive mindset, this is a very good crystal. It's called rutilated quartz. It's very popular with therapists. Okay. All right, and I'll put all the names of whatever crystals I've mentioned here today. I'll put their names in the description box. And again, if you are interested in working with crystals, I would like to show you two books, and it's published by the same author, Judy Hall. This one is called The Crystal Bible. All right, and this one is called Manifesting with Crystals. Okay, you can use it to help attract more abundance, wellness, and happiness in your or life. All right. Okay, and to close off the reading, I'm going to be using two decks. All right, just to keep the vibration, okay, and frequency high, okay, around you today. All right, so the first deck I'm going to use, this one is You Got This, and it's just says 100 inspiring quotes, and this is by Gift Republic. Okay, and just see what comes out. Okay. Okay, so the first one I want to just say that you could believe it. Okay, say, I am important. I am important. Believe it. I am important. The second one is, I have lots of talents. Okay. And the third one, it says, every day I learn, I improve. Okay. Use this smaller. Okay, and the last deck I'm going to use, this is also by Gift Republic, and it's called Love 100 Ways to Make You Sparkle. Just see what comes out here. For I might use these ones. Okay, so let's see what comes out. Ooh. Okay, the first one, happiness is beneficial for the body. Okay, let me just see if I can move these a bit. My day is full of possibilities and potential. Okay. I am energized by the thought of a new day. And just do one more. I am a magnet for love. Okay. All right. So these are the affirmations my spiritual team wanted me to pick for you. All right. So as I said, that whatever messages are come, please take what resonates. Okay, if you feel that it's going to be helpful to you in some way. All right. Um, and this was a home therapy healing reading for the Divine Masculine. Master, any men who tuned in to listen or to watch this reading today. Um, and don't forget to check the description box for all the decks, crystals, books that was highlighted, okay, for this reading today. Um, Also, thanks once again to all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone that's tuned in, okay, to watch my readings as well as my videos out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. Um, and Again, if you did enjoy, okay, listening or watching to this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.